What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Veve Bros, the entertainment channel where we talk about all things Veve past, present, and future. But on Fridays, we switch it up a little bit with Feature Fridays, where we show a project that we either like and or are involved in. And we're very excited about the project that's coming up, VOLTZ. With that being said, I'm Grandison Crawford.
I'm Tony, get the on me.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, support Veve Bros, and you know what it is. Cue the intro. Y'all, if you have not already, definitely subscribe to the channel to support us. Whoever's new, whoever's old in this community, we love having you on the stream, and we love all the support because it lets us do awesome things. And also, we do have T-shirts. We have T-shirts. These will have utility, future airdrops, other things like that. Both of us are entertainers, so we have plenty of things to give utility for these shirts. And and so I'm gonna get into VOLTZ and introduce somebody who is the designer and the co-founder of an awesome project that I'm involved in, full disclosure, called VOLTZ. So with no further ado, let's bring up Skull Folks. What's
yo?
Hey,
Thank you for having me, guys.
It's good to have you, my boy. Yeah, I'm so excited about this, man. Yeah, I'm so excited. And we got a few people in here. We got a few people in here. I just want to say what's up to a few people before we get into it, Skulks, because we got some people that's showing love. They want to see what's going on, man. First, Stevie V Bays. What's up, baby? Good to have you. We got Division in the building. Let's go. Happy Friday, my boy. 911 Pleb. What's up? What's up? Yes, we're excited, bro. We're excited. No. Oh, Nas Clint was goody, baby. The biggest bro is here, man. We got a lot of love. People are showing love, man. I just wanted to real quick just
hell yeah
show the people.
Hell yeah, Lil in here. So man, I've been talking with you on Discord. I've been retweeting. I've been questing with you, which we'll talk about more later. But man, will you just kind of let us know, like, what is VOLTZ? How are you involved? How did it come about? Just so people who don't know about it can kind of vibe.
Yeah, of course. Well, I will start saying that I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having us, for having me. And I really appreciate your formats and the way in which you are merging different worlds. I have some very close buddies that are so crazy coconuts for BV. And then I have the VOLTZ farm in Discord and in Twitter. So to give you a quick introduction to what is VOLTZ, we're talking about an NFT project that has as a main goal a collection of 3D avatars ready for the use in the metaverse. So this has been around about 1 year of history of the project, and we started the collection without the 3D files, but on the way we delivered them, and now the collectors have the possibility of using their GLB, VRM, and other 3D formats to really go in the metaverse. And that's why I am happy that you're mentioning the quests, because those are the moments in which the full utility of the collection has come into place. So the collectors have their bodies and they meet in the metaverse instead of only talking about that. There is a lot of talking about hanging out in the metaverse, and we actually are doing it. So thank you for showing this is our vault. So basically is the personal page where every collector can see the avatar that they have either minted or found on secondary markets on OpenSea. And they have the preview of how it looks. This is the ready to jump pose. And there they can copy the link to their VRM, and they can use the link to jump in the metaverse. So right now, the collection is at the beginning of a new roadmap, because the avatars have been distributed, and we are going towards the distribution of the pods. And these pods will be I don't know. Are you familiar with pods of Artifact, for example, or the on cyber spaces?
I'm kind of familiar with it, but just for the audience, what when you say pods, what are you talking about with VOLTZ?
A pod in the environment of VOLTZ is a personal 3D space that is distributed one-to-one to each collector. So this means that if you have one avatar, you will receive one pod for free. It's going to be available without any extra expense. One pod is, let's call it the living space for the avatar. This means that it is also a 3D parcel of the metaverse. So it is a small property. It's a separated NFT, but it's anyways. It's like buying or receiving a piece of land, if you want to talk in terms of NFTs.
So just to be clear, if you have a VOLTZ avatar, you also get will be receiving a pods, which is equivalently like a virtual condo for your VOLTZ and other experiences.
I think it's a good way to describe it. Of course, being a VOLTZ pilots, and there are pilots that speed through the universe in different kind of quests. Of course, the condo is not actually going to be really static, if you know what I mean.
So you're thinking. So you're hinting at ships. Are you talking about ships right now? Skull folks.
There is definitely a strong component of adventure. There is definitely a strong component of giving, letting these avatars, which are pilots, finally an expression of their virtues.
So that actually brings a natural transition. So everybody on right now, I know some people are on there excited about getting introduced to VOLTZ, and they're also excited about the VOLTZ giveaway. Thank you, Skull folks.
Thank you, Skull.
So the way that we're going to be doing this giveaway is about 5 minutes in, or towards the end of the stream. We're going to be announcing when submissions are available. Then you're going to copy paste your Twitter handle into the comments. That way we can then take a screenshot of those, and everybody who does that will be entered into a chance to win one of 3 VOLTZ that are being donated by VOLTZ team. And we will be pulling for that winner by spinning a wheel on our Sunday Funday stream. You do not need to attend the Sunday Funday stream in order to win, but you do need to stay till the end and to submit your handle. So continue, my man. I wanted to get a little bit into when you said earlier that VOLTZ are metaverse ready. I personally have been in the project for a little while now, and I've been on multiple quests in Monaverse with you and the VOLTZ crew. So like, what are the developments on that? And like, where do you kind of see, where would you like to see VOLTZ grow into? Like, what would you like to see it be?
Yeah, so I'm happy that you mentioned Monaverse, because I believe Monaverse has deployed one of the most promising features in terms of quick experience in the metaverse. So the work of Monaverse and the work of VOLTZ has met in the middle in the creation of this encrypted link. So basically, I don't know another combination of projects that allows you to click on the link of your avatar and paste the link in the metaverse and play. So this has been the very powerful tool that has allowed our crowd to meet really easily. You don't need to install anything. You browse it. You don't need to download, modify the file, and upload it. So just for the wider audience, let's clarify what it means being ready for the metaverse. It means that you get your token, you get your NFT. And when you log in using your MetaMask on our website, you can either download the 3D file or using the link. And the 3D file is a full gaming character. So it means that it's built exactly like the characters that you use in regular gaming, in Unreal Engine, or the PlayStation or stuff like that. By the way, where do we see us in a bit? There is something very interesting now. There are going on some conversations for wider collaboration between different avatar projects on the scene, and the idea is to organize meetings for multiple families of different avatars, spending time together in the metaverse. Also, because now we are in the bear market, and it's the perfect time to build new solutions, to gather different brilliant minds that are on the Twitter, crypto Twitter, or also in the Veve space. And if all the technicians are meeting together to understand what is the real needs and what are the exciting perspective for the collectors, we can unite and build in that direction. I'm all in for the open source. I'm all in for the transparency between the projects. And during the last weeks, also with the help of my fantastic team, hi to Bialelo, who I see you're following the stream. And we are getting in touch with really top tier collections, and probably soon you will hear about this. So just stay tuned.
So Scott, I'm looking at this avatar, right? And I see that this avatar has a fan on his back. Is that fan, I guess I got a couple questions. Is that fan something that avatar could use in the metaverse? Like, is he able to fly? Would he be able to fly? And does all the NFTs of these avatars have different attributes?
Yeah, so that's a perfect question. Thank you for that. So the X symbol that is in the back of the avatar is I wouldn't call it a fan. How we call it is blades. Because that's, as you correctly pointed, is a propeller. So this has a clear role in the adventurous part of our lore that is getting presented now in the new roadmap. So yes, it's about flying. Yes, it's a propeller. One other thing that if you go to the PFP generator, the other tab there, I can show you also how the propeller has been used to give more information regarding your avatar. So you see now in this case, he opens a very rare avatar that has 8 blades, but usually there are 4. So these 4 propellers have a print on it that tell you which traits your avatar has, even if you don't see the rest of the body. So the logos that are on the top ones are telling you which sneakers you have. By the way, later on the roadmap, because you want a PFP to present your avatar with the frame on your face, but so what kind of kicks is this avatar wearing? And that is the model that you can see there exactly. So now, of course, you can also switch.
Now you got 8 blades.
Yeah, this one is really, really a cool one. Is this your vault?
This is my vault. So I'm a little. I think I'm a little VOLTZ dolphin.
And, you own this? Do you own this one, Grandison?
I own this one. Yeah.
This is fire. I love that. Those shoes are dope. So you're telling me those little logos, those symbols on the fans, tell you what attributes just off the PFP what your avatar has. That's actually really dope. And I also see that you have a helmet. So now, is that a separate purchase, like the helmet that you're wearing right now?
This helmet that is kept on this avatar is part of the base NFT that Granison got. So not all of them have helmets. We have different kind of helmets, and it's basically one of the traits. You can see the guys. We have, I can explain the basic, most important level of traits. So the most important is the DNA of the avatar. We have the most common one, which is the pilot, and it looks like a human, doesn't have any special, let's say, it doesn't have well, it's easier if I tell you the other DNA. So basically, the pilot is the most common. Then you have a more rare level that is the cyborg, and the cyborg. Let me see if you have it. Yes, the top left, guys. These are cyborgs. You see, no natural eyes. Part of the avatar has been substituted with tech elements. Those are the cyborgs, and they are pretty rare. Then you go and you have the AI. You see the Cyclops? It's an AI. That's super rare, actually. Congratulations for for that.
I got the H-1, baby.
That's really, really cool. Not all the AI DNA have the Cyclops, but they are not having a natural head. So they are basically helping the regular pilots, and they have super special powers that will be revealed during the presentation of the upcoming roadmap. And in between, you have another DNA kind that I don't see here, so difficult to explain, but it's called the GMO.
Yeah. So I mean, I got lucky on my reveal because you buy a vial and then it reveals 3 avatars, and this was one of the ones I got on my first reveal.
Dope. That's hella dope. I wanted to get into one of these questions. Danielson asks, if you own an avatar, can you use the helmet like Skull Folks is, or do we need to buy the helmet separate from the avatars?
So exactly the one that I am using with augmented reality is an NFT itself, and it's called the King's helmet. But with the 3D files, every collector can create an augmented reality filter. Yeah, exactly. We're talking about the King's helmets. That's a very crucial NFT. It was airdropped to the most active members of the community. So it was not on sale. It was just distributed as a gift to our community. But when we go into the exploration era with the pods and with the evolution of the lore, this will play a very strong role together with the pilot one. So, and the cool thing,
I just want to be clear, you can get this on OpenSea. There's only 200 of them, not shilling, just saying. And so if you want like to have this as like a Snapchat filter helmet like Skull Folks, you can buy it in OpenSea. It just originally was airdropped when it got, because that's how I got mine. I got 2 on the secondary.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can get it if you find someone that is willing to sell it. Of course, we still have around 50 that will be distributed to the collectors in other activation moments. We still keep them; they are available together with some pilot one. So yes, talking about the characters, I don't know if you work on Blender, but in the moment in which you have your 3D file, the limit is the sky. You can totally play with it and exchange elements. You can combine it with other collections. That's the interoperability is crucial, I believe, in a 3D collection.
That's a perfect transition to something I wanted to show. That a community member. Can you guys see this?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sometimes when I make it big widescreen, it gets weird. So I'm going to keep it this way. But Bielelo, which is a great, awesome community member, love talking with him on Discord. There was a fighting game that was made from the 3D file of VOLTZ. So I'm going to play that real quick. So that's another project.
Yeah, let's go the Fear Loops.
Oh, close.
Whoa.
They got super moves. Sorry, y'all. Oh my gosh. VOLTZ win.
Of course, VOLTZ wins.
Of course.
Yeah, that's a fantastic example of what you can do with your 3D files. So there is a arcade fight simulator. Watch out, the audio start again. Thank you.
Yeah, I know, right?
So whenever you have the VRM file, there are of applications where, like, together the meta hangout with your friends, there are also games, there are also some other entertaining platforms where you can use your custom body and just go there and be exactly yourself and enjoy, for example, this arcade fighting.
Yeah. Now, in Veve, so recently at DesignerCon, are you familiar with DesignerCon, Skull, folks?
Yes.
So at DesignerCon, they announced the Veveverse, which will be Veve's metaverse, and they announced that they will allow NFTs and avatars from other projects to be able to be in the Veveverse. So I know that we talked a little bit beforehand about how you want to be able to expand accessibility for VOLTZ. Would that be something that you would be interested in terms of, like, for the Veve fam to be able to walk around like as my Cyclops or as my human or cyborg?
Yeah, of course. It would be amazing to have access to Veve. I have also followed the news regarding the Veveverse. It's very exciting and very promising project. We still don't have the full disclosure of technical details, but what we always do is as soon as some technical information is available, we adapt our files if it's necessary, but most of the times now we don't even need to modify them because they are pretty compatible with all the platforms. So I am looking forward to see you there
Yes.
with your VOLTZ avatar, but also with the other avatars that are part of our wider family of 3D projects.
Right. Tony asked any integration with Ready Player Me in the future.
That's a good question.
Well, Ready Player Me is on a general level creating avatars. So the application that I can see, the integration between Ready Player Me and VOLTZ is probably more easily connected to the wearables. So when you get the avatar, you have your sneakers, you have your zaps, this part of the body of the VOLTZ that we call zaps. You have your jacket, you have your hoodie. So I can see an integration with the wearables of VOLTZ, and this can happen either using your 3D files or using your NFT directly. So that would be a very cool evolution of the interoperability also with the Ready Player Me.
That's a great idea. I know that I was very excited about the shoes because that's really cool. Now, are each of those accessories going to be their own NFT that you can then sell on OpenSea individually?
Yes, that's the end goal. The reason why this hasn't happened yet is a sort of protection of the value for the collectors. I explain you very simple. I don't know if you are a trader, but imagine that you have your avatar, and from tomorrow, so we're talking about a total of 9,000 avatars. In the moment in which you have also 9,000 NFTs of the sneakers, this would allow you to use the NFT separately, but it would dilute, in this moment, in the bear market, it would dilute the value of your collectible. So right now, you know, because we would switch from 9 to 18,000 unique NFTs. So because now the market is quite lazy and we know about it, I think it's not the right moment to separate them and multiply the total number of the supply. But that's exactly what is the destination. So when the market is going to be a bit more, you know, on fire, then we will let you mint your sneakers separately and other elements. In the meantime, we have wearables on in 3D that will be available soon, and they are already available in Decentraland. So in Decentraland, you have yeah, we distributed that, and I am extremely sorry. I apologize officially to you that I haven't sent you yet the wearables for Decentraland. You're gonna get this before the end of the day.
Really? Wait, like the sword and everything?
We are talking about a collection that is like pure accessories for your outfit. So we're talking about the Zaps. We're talking about the Zaps with a face shield and the emblem of the collection. So there is still no sword. It's going to be there, but that's the goal.
Give me that sword.
And you get it. I know. It's arriving. It's arriving.
Okay, so we are gonna start taking submissions in a little bit. I just want you to go over something that's really important that I haven't seen in any other project, and that is the VOLTZ staking program. I have it up on screen. Do you want to talk a little bit about it?
Yes, this is a technical solution, and that we are very proud of. So again, what is the collection offering the our family? The staking through the bear market. So you want, while you're not investing extra money in your collection, to see some value grow. So it happens that if you hold your avatar, it's going to stake and produce value without doing anything. So with the same mechanism of the staking of ADA, or the same mechanism of staking Polygon. So this happens on chain and happens automatically. This means that whenever you have your avatar, you don't need to lock it into a smart contract. The VOLTZ, the application of VOLTZ, is asking the blockchain, hey, when has Granison started owning this avatar, and when he stopped using it? We just ask the blockchain the transfers, be it a purchase, be it a transfer to your friends. There is a calculation. Every single minute that you own an avatar, it's going to produce zaps. This is valid also for the King helmet. This is valid also if you have a vial and you haven't revealed it. So each of our NFTs are producing these zaps. And then the question is, okay, cool. And what do I do with my zaps? The zaps are basically game points. They are not a coin on Ethereum RC20 that is going to be on exchange. We don't want that, because that's speculative and we're not for that kind of game. And also we don't want to create selling pressure that would devaluate your points. If I am completely broke and the bear market is harsh on me, I have 206 zaps. I want to try and sell them on the exchange. What happens if everyone does that? You are staking, you are holding, you are waiting to have this value appreciation over time, and the rest of the family maybe needs it, and they sell everything. We don't want that. So these are not on exchange. What do you use them for? Later, we will open in the vault a marketplace in which you can use your zaps to buy wearables, or in that moment, it will be a mint. And they will have a very, very strong utility during the pod distribution, because they will allow you to explode step by step the rarity of your pod. All the details will be described with more clarity on the roadmap. By the way, we are working on that, and I believe that the new website and the new roadmap might be ready right after the winter break. So there you will see everything about it. But the zaps have a strong utility on a number of elements of the roadmap.
I really like that, because it really promotes, and I know Veve has like the master collector program, but this really promotes people holding, and it rewards them for holding, because you know, if there's a marketplace, even though these zaps aren't on chain, if they can be used to get things that are later on chain, then you can still convert it, if you're a flipper, into profits. But while also, if you're more of a gamer and a collector, just kind of enjoying this process and using it to make your avatar look better, or, you know, maybe down the line might have like gear or things like that. That'll be cool.
Where's the best place? Yeah. Where's the best place to get an avatar?
Sorry, I haven't heard you.
I said, where's the best place for if I wanted to get an avatar? Where would be the best place for me to go?
So the first and most basic way to get it is OpenSea. You can get and pick the avatar that you like. But on the other hand, you can also go on the website, and if you click on the homepage on Mint, there you can mint the avatar mint vial, which is a magic box that contains 3 avatars. You still don't know the rarity. There is this, of course, fun game of trying to throw the dice, and you get the box. You make a reveal, which is costing $1 or $2. It's on chain, and you burn the box, and you will automatically mint 3 avatars. And there you might find a super rare artificial intelligence DNA, like the the Renaissance one.
Yeah, humble brag. Okay, so real quick, we're going to talk a little bit more with Skull folks right now. If you are on the stream or listening to the stream at your job, whatever you're doing, as long as you're not driving, stop and enter your Twitter handle in the comments right now. We will be taking a snapshot. Everyone who enters their Twitter handle, we will be putting you in a in the chance to win one of 3 VOLTZ avatars that's being donated by VOLTZ themselves. That means that 3 people can win 1 avatar, and as you know, you'll be getting zaps from that the minute that you get it. And that win, we will be announcing the winners and on Sunday Fun Day. You don't have to be there on Sunday Fun Day to win, but you do have to put your handle in the comments right now in order to potentially win on Sunday Fun Day. So and only one entry per person. I trust all of you guys, and we appreciate all of you. Please don't abuse the system. Hell of appreciate you guys. Now, with all of this, Skull folks, this has been such an awesome time. And you've also dropped some alpha. I don't know if you meant to do that. But
oh yeah, that wasn't the plan. It was. If you have some extra small questions, we can go and have a couple of other details. But before changing the topic, sorry if I interrupt you. In the collection of the zaps, we have one very important detail that you were showing on your screen. You can produce your game points called zaps, also making this what we call engage to earn. So if you connect your Twitter account and your Discord account to the wallet, you can earn zaps with the activity. So for each retweet on the main account of VOLTZ, you get one zap. And for one specific amount of XP, which is the engagement on Discord in the channel and in the server of the project, you will also get some zaps. Small parentheses to not forget the engage to earn, which is
I've
very
been
important.
sleeping apparently on Discord. My fault, but I have some XP right here. You see, I have retweets, and it's been calculating them. So from these different things, I've earned zaps.
Nice.
Yeah.
And things like that. So it really, like a lot of projects, mostly the Discord is made just so that they can give you information so that you can like do Twitter raids, but they don't really reward you for doing that. Whereas VOLTZ is like, just for connecting my wallet, I can see what points that I'm getting for just engaging in the community. What are your thoughts on that, Tony? Get the Omi?
That's dope, man. Yeah, that's super dope. Like, yeah.
Hell yeah. So if you have not, we have a couple more minutes. I just have one more question. If you have not put in your handle, your Twitter handle in the comments, you will not be entered into win. We'll be announcing the winners on Sunday. There'll be 3 pulls on the wheel. Do that now. But I had one question for you, and maybe Tony Get the Omi has a question. What is the? Don't give us a exact date, but what do you think? When are you thinking pods will be released? And pods, for the people that are just tuning in, are the virtual spaces for your VOLTZ that you get per avatar. When are you thinking that those are going to be? What's the timeline for those?
So the timeline is getting studied. I need to be very honest. It's going to be based on the conditions of the bear market. And I tell you why. You are a collector, right? Do you want to have your pods released and the tokenomics of your project that you love to be launched only 3 weeks after the FTX disaster? I don't think you want. So
no.
So right now the sentiment is very it's between lazy and desperate. And I know that it's not cool to mention that, but that's the condition. So what we are going to do is continue building every week, every day, because I never had, as a designer, a project that is giving me such a passion like VOLTZ. I never had it, and it's quite some years that I do this job. So we produce, we continue building, and we are trying to build technical solutions that are making your fun easier and more accessible in terms of UX. On the way to the completion of the pods, we will locate maybe a moment that is a bit more happy in the markets, and that will be chosen for the next launch. By the way, it's not only the pods. You will discover there is much more after that.
Awesome. Well, Skull folks, this has been such an awesome time. We really appreciate you coming on and sharing some alpha and talking about your project. As you know, I'm a little dolphin in the project, so I want everybody to know I do have some investment in it. And I like it because of the game. I'm not much of a flipper anyway, but I love that you already have had things that we can do. Scavenger hunts, contests. You've also engaged VR chat. And so, you know, anyone on here who's been watching and likes the VOLTZ and wants to be involved in a very active, very rewarding kind of gaming community, I definitely think that this is a great project. And Skull folks, I appreciate you coming on. We're going to be doing our exit, so you can say I'm going to just go, you know, like the video, subscribe to the channel, support Veve Bros. That being said, I'm Grandison Crawford.
I'm Tony. Get the on me, Skulls. It was dope to meet you, bro. Like, yeah, it was definitely dope to meet you, my boy. Like, it was so fun, man, for you to get in our project. Sorry to interrupt right there. I just wanted to
nah.
You know what I'm saying?
We do this together, baby. So say what you want.
Yeah. You know, so
I really thank you guys for having me, for having us, and to have the passion of discovering a bit more about our worlds. And I want to congratulate you for the content that you're creating. It is fun. It is allowing your listeners to grow and understand better how to move in the collection of Veve and extra Veve as we did today. So I'll see you hopefully soon. And thank you a lot. Thank you really a lot.
We've been Veve Bros, and we will see you when we're looking at you. Peace.
Good night.